welcome to another presentation of De La Salle TV. Tonight at Spartan Basketball. De La Salle at home against the Oakland Wildcats. Hello everyone, I am Pat O'Rourke. My partner is Stephen Shea. We've got Tim Banks running the camera and directing tonight as the Spartans look to improve on the season to 13-3. They come in 12-3. Oakland comes in 10-4, and these two programs have not met in over 15 years, but that changes tonight as they play on the Spartans' home floor. We mentioned the Spartans 12-3. Two of those losses played in the Torrey Pines Invitational. The Spartans falling in two real close ones. The Mission Bay, St. Louis Obispo, and St. Pius, St. Matthews, a double overtime game. They rebounded off those games to beat St. Ignatius of Ohio and also O'Day out of Washington, two nationally known programs. And then at home on Saturday took care of Lodi 53-21. So the Spartans come in winners of 3 in a row, and they take on an Oakland team that is coached by Orlando Watkins in his 21st season in charge. A lot of tradition and history with that Oakland High program, and they'd like nothing better than to be spoilers tonight in the Spartans' final non-conference game.
Yeah, I mean, Oakland comes in here. They come, the Oakland League is pretty fearless. It's a guard-heavy league with a lot of athleticism, and it's high tempo. And I think that's what we're going to see tonight. I mean, I watched the Moreau-Oakland game, and it was really a fast, up-tempo game, a lot of guard play like you would expect. I mean, look for number 2, Rockmore, and number 20, Neal. We heard that Bennett might not be playing tonight, number 0. He's a starter, so look for number 5, Jackson, and number 3, Armstrong. There are also some really good guards. They've got a freshman who comes in, Bruce, number 24, who's a big kid, very athletic. But I think De La Salle is going to have to really, control the basketball, maybe try to go down low to the bigs tonight, and they probably will get some pressure. Oakland did not pressure Moreau to 94, 92 feet, so it's going to be interesting. Maybe a lot like Lodi in that they're well coached and they're athletic, and De La Salle did a nice job there. And this team could be a little more athletic than Lodi.
Spartans and Oakland coming up. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this here on De La Salle TV.
Plumbing, HVAC, even electrical. At Bell Brothers, we've got you covered. For over 30 years, we've been helping the greater Sacramento and East Bay communities. Our licensed techs show up on time, give upfront pricing, and fix it right the first time. 5-star reviews, Diamond certified, and voted Best of Sacramento. Bell Brothers.
Welcome back here on De La Salle TV, the Lemurs Concord GMC pregame show. I'm speaking with Spartans head coach Marcus Schroeder. The Spartans go up against Oakland High tonight. And Coach, you guys had the nice win over against Lodi on Saturday. Before that, the 4 games down in San Diego at the Torrey Pines Invitational. You guys go 2-2, a couple wins against out-of-state teams down there. What do you feel you guys learned about your team in those 4 games?
We're learning still how to win games, honestly. I mean, in the first game down in San Diego, we led for 31 minutes and 45 seconds. I mean, we were up 10 going into the 4th, and we let it get away from us a little bit. Credit the opponent, Mission Bay, but we're just learning how to put away games still, and that's to be expected a little bit with a group that doesn't have as much varsity experience as maybe some of the teams we've had in the past, but. At the same time, there's a lot of positives because we did lead for 31 minutes and 45 seconds. We played pretty well for stretches, and then what we did learn too is we responded. We lost 2 tough games, Friday, Saturday. We took Sunday off in San Diego, and then Monday, Tuesday we came back. We beat a really good St. Ignatius team from Ohio, and we kind of controlled the whole game. And then we came back and beat O'Day. Both of those programs are, high, they're the best programs in the state in their respective states. So and then we came back and beat a really good Lodi team who had actually beaten SRV earlier in the year, and we I think we made it look a little easy in that game, but those guys are good. I think we got off to a great start, and we were able to put them away, but I think we're getting a lot better. I'm excited to see what we look like tonight.
And you go up against the Oakland team that does like to pressure. Of course, that's something that got you guys early in the year when you went up against Marine Catholic. I mean, I'm sure it's another good test heading into league play because, of course, those teams are going to pressure you the ball in league as well.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's a little bit the scouting report on us is pressure us. I think we've gotten better. We got to just keep growing there. And again, you said it, Oakland High will be a really tough test in that sense. They press. They just play the ball hard. They have really quick players on the perimeter, and their bigs are good and good shot blockers. So it'll be a great test. It always starts with the guards in terms of taking care of the ball, but it also goes to the bigs, But the guards are the beginning of taking care of the ball. I always say that. And then in terms of rebounding, the bigs are the beginning. Everyone's responsible, but the guards got to set the tone in terms of taking care of the ball. So our guards will have a big test tonight.
Anything else you'd like to see your team as far as work on before that big league opener on Friday at San Ramon?
I think just continued improvement defensively. I think continued improvement in terms of moving the ball. They went to zone. It stalled us a little bit, but that's when we're at our best. That's when we're the most fun to play with each other, and that's when we're most fun to watch. So, not that it's always about that, but we're at our best on offense when we're sharing the ball. So.
Well, we're all for fun to watch, that's for sure. Spartans going up against Oakland tonight. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Welcome back to De La Salle High School. Good to be back. Christmas break is over. Spartans, who won at home on Saturday over Lodi, now play Oakland tonight before they open up the EBAL part of the season with a game at San Ramon Valley on Friday night. Let's take a look at the Oakland Wildcats and their starting lineup. You see Terrence Patterson, Rockmore, as Shay was talking about in that lineup, along with Rome Neal, Roman Wah, Diari Bruce, the freshman Shay was talking about that leads this team in scoring, and also Deshaun Armstrong rounding out that Oakland lineup. Oakland coached by Orlando Watkins in his 21st season in charge. He's been there for a while, obviously over 2 decades, and he was also the coach for Damian Lillard when he played at Oakland High. The Spartans are coached by Marcus Schroeder. Schroeder is in his 5th season in charge, and this is the lineup for Coach Schroeder tonight. Austin C, as well as, actually kind of messed up there. You've got not Ashton Preston, but Ibrahim Manowar, along with Mariano Lopez Arden in the middle, David Pachulia, and Olanre Owabarode. Owabarode is a transfer from Heritage, so we did not see him the early portion of the year. He came back for that Torrey Pines Invitational, and is in the Spartan starting lineup. So Owabarode, along with C, Lopez Arden, Pachulia, and Monowar for the Spartans. And the opening tip won by Oakland as it goes to Rome Neal. Rome Neal's got in the high left side against the Spartan man-to-man defense. On the pick and roll, he feeds it over to wing. There's the freshman Diari Bruce, and Diari Bruce can shoot it. He gets Oakland on the board.
Yeah, what a nice-looking freshman he is. He's big, athletic. He can take it to the low box, and as you can see, he can stroke it from deep.
They gave him a 2 here, but they're going to change that to a 3. It is, and as there's Pachulia trying to answer, and David Pachulia knocks it down to tie us up at 3.
Nice move, coming off the low block, turn, catch and splash.
Oakland basketball, the Wildcats come in with a record of 10-4, 22-9 last season. The Division III state champions 2 years ago. Here's another wing 3. Rome Neal has it rim out, but they get the rebound inside. The putback misses inside by Roman Wah. Lopez Arden clears it for the Spartans and brings it all the way in the front court.
They got to watch Wah tonight, 6'6", number 23. He can be a problem on the low block and follow up rebounds.
He's the second leading scorer to the freshman Bruce on this team, both averaging over 14 points per game. This is Pachulia on the wing. Down low to Owabarode, and he gets it stripped. First turnover of the night for the Spartans. Oakland pushing off that turnover the other direction. The miss by Wah. Rebound out of bounds off the Wildcats.
They might reverse this.
2 officials converge. And they will give it to Oakland. Three-pointer by Bruce for Oakland, three-pointer by Pachulia for the Spartans. We've played 1:24 along with Stephen Shea. I am Pat O'Rourke. Rome Neal gets it back, working against Monowar, drives, left of the paint, fading away, misses the shot. Lopez Arden the rebound.
Yeah, nice rebound by Lopez Arden.
Here's Pachulia along the baseline, kicking it in the corner. C back up top to Monowar. Here's Pachulia, pump faking the three, driving in baseline, stumbles into an Oakland player, feeds Lopez Arden for the corner three. The rebound deflected to himself for Oakland and Yari Bruce. And a foul against the Spartans.
Yeah, when you watch Yari Bruce, the freshman, which you'll notice right away, he's a high IQ freshman, super athletic. He's able to get that rebound, and then immediately he pushes tempo and tries to get it up the floor, forces the foul there. So nice play there for Oakland. Oakland's come out playing really good offense right here and also playing tough D.
First foul against Owa Barode. In the corner, there's Bruce missing the three. Lopez Arden couldn't grab the rebound. Instead goes to Roman Waugh. The inbounds for Oakland. This is Waugh. Good defense by C. He knocked it off of Waugh and out of bounds off of Oakland.
Yeah, nice play by C. Kept his arms outstretched there. Really nowhere to go on that baseline sometimes. It can get really, really tight down there. So good D by the Spartans.
Oh, Monowar to C. He wasn't looking. He catches at the last second. Now Lopez Arden goes to the top. On the pick and roll with Monowar. 12 to shoot for the Spartans. Pachulia pulls up, leans in, doesn't shoot, instead feeds C. 5 to shoot. Monowar a deep three off the back iron. The rebound pulled in by the Wildcats and Rome Neal. Neal shuffled his feet.
Yeah, good D by C there. He had a guard coming at him at full speed. Was able to accept the little contact but not get the foul there. So he played that really well, forcing the turnover.
Each team makes a three in the opening minute, no points since. We've played over 3 minutes overall.
Ola Barodi needs to move around and ask for the ball.
Monowar, good defense by Oakland Tech, up to C, up top, halfway through the shot clock. Owa Barode to the rim, can't finish. Lopez Arden battling for that rebound inside, goes up and gets called for a travel.
Yeah, it's physical right now, and the refs are letting him play. Ola Barode probably finishes that, 7 out of 10 times, couldn't get it to go, and Arden down there really fighting for it.
Still tied at 3. And Lopez Arden, good defense on Waugh as Waugh went up, and on the battle for the rebound, they're going to get the Spartans on the foul.
Yeah, a little bailout call there. I think you got to let that go. Both kids hustling for the ball there.
It's Lopez Arden on the foul, so him and Owa Barode each have fouls. Inbounds goes to Waugh, and he's got an easy layup.
Yeah, that was just a simple curl route right to the low block. No one got him. Not good D there by the Spartans.
First time someone scores in 3 minutes. Monowar walks it up against the defense from Armstrong. Monowar runs into traffic, tries to get it back down to Owa Barode and throws it away. Third Spartan turnover. Oakland drives and the finish by freshman Yari Bruce.
Yari Bruce. My goodness. What a good looking freshman, waiting for it. Knew it was coming and knew what to do with it.
And we're going to get a 10-second violation on Monowar as he was bringing the ball up. Took a little too much time. The Spartans 4 turnovers here in the opening period, down by 4.
Yeah, Monowar has a tough opening here. They just took him off and brought in
Noah Ledreck. Rome Neal over on the left side, finding Waugh. Waugh takes the corner three, and the rebound to Ledreck.
Spartans having a tough time getting into their offense. Oakland playing really good D.
Owa Barode catches on the block, fades away with the shot, and gets his first bucket of the night.
Wow, that's a nice move there for the big man for the Spartans.
Spartans within two. Again, Waugh inside, blocked by Lopez Arden, but the loose ball finds a Wildcat, and putting it in was Deshaun Armstrong. Leaner with a runner by C, leaning in, missed the shot, rebound out of bounds off the Spartans.
Yeah, just some tough shot selection there. I think C really didn't have anywhere to go, had some big guys waiting for him there in the lane. Kind of got into no man's land. That's a tough shot to hit on the run.
Ashton Preston in for the first time. Also Oscar Filipowski checking in for the Spartans as Lopez Arden and Owa Barode take a seat. For Oakland, Emmanuel Harris, a freshman out there.
Filipowski, if you haven't seen him play, he's tough. Plays great defense. No one's going to out-hustle him.
Wildcats with the 4-point advantage and the basketball over 2 minutes to go in the opening period. There's an easy drive and finish for Rome Neal. His first points of the night. 4 different Oakland players have scored.
Yeah, and they're going to need to get some help with C with that guard. He is lightning.
Spartans down a half dozen here. Spachulia drives along the baseline. His pass deflected away. Nice defense by Armstrong. It will stay with the Spartans with 20 on the shot clock. Back into the game, Eric Jackson, actually his first appearance for Oakland. The 6'1 senior is going to check in for Tamon Gamble.
Yeah, Jackson is kind of a hybrid. He looks like he could play football, might play football. He was great against Moreau. Very good defender and an unbelievable athlete. So Spartans got their hands full now with number 5 on the floor.
Rome Neal commits a foul on the inbounds. Monowar will inbound it. Monowar just checked back into the contest for C. The inbounds goes to Pachulia against a couple Oakland players. He can't finish. A deflected rebound off of the Wildcats, and it.
Oh!
And the official missed it. He did not see it. It was clearly off of an Oakland player, and let's see. And the official now realizing he made the mistake. It's
Coach Schroeder was pretty adamant there. What he's waiting on, give him the ball.
I think, well, the shot clock I'm not sure is right, but I guess we'll go with it as Pachulia catches in the corner. Pachulia keeps trying to go on that baseline, running into traffic. His pass deflected out.
Yeah, I agree, Pat. He's gone to that baseline a few times, and the Oakland guards know that his bailout is to try to throw it to the corner, and they're not letting him have it.
Tamon Gamble and Luca Castaldini are in for Oakland, replacing Armstrong and Bruce. Wildcats up 6. And on the inbounds, Pachulia, an offensive foul against the Spartans.
That's interesting. Who'd they call it on? 10?
Ledreck. That's 5 turnovers now for the Spartans. And Owa Barode in for Preston. Devon Williams is also going to check in.
Active bench here right now. I think the Spartans are trying to find how they can match up here with these quick guards. Can't let them from the top to give you one shake and get all the way to the rim. So got to be concerned with the quickness here of the Oakland guards.
Up top, catching and firing is Castaldini, and right off the bench, Luca Castaldini gives Oakland their biggest lead. They're up by 9, 1:33 to go in the opening period.
Yeah, he could stroke it.
And they're going to get an offensive foul on Pachulia on the pass.
That was interesting. I don't know if we could see that again, but there was, I didn't see an offensive foul. Spartans in a little bit of a trouble here, kind of a slow start here, and they haven't played great defense here to open up this first quarter.
Open, Castaldini again. Misses the three, Filipowski the rebound. Spartans down 9 in the opening period, approaching the final minute. Here's Ledrek. Monowar. Owa Barode's got a guy all over him. That's Eric Jackson. Owa Barode tries to corral the ball and will get a foul against Oakland.
Yeah, good look by Devon Williams out there. He saw Ola Barode asking for the ball there on that mid to low block, and I think the Spartans need to try to do that. When you watch that first half of the Moreau game, Moreau was successful getting the ball down to their bigs on the low block against Oakland. Spartans should definitely try it.
Ledrek, Pachulia, Williams, Monowar, and Owa Barode into the game for the Spartans. It's Pachulia on that baseline, pulling up from there and missing the jumper, and the rebound is pulled in by Gamble. Oakland a chance to go up by double figures here. There is about a 6-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Oakland's been getting clean looks, either for three or they've been driving to the rim with success.
Eight to shoot for the Wildcats. Swinging around, Castaldini on the drive, blocked by Owa Barode, but a foul. Free throws for Oakland with 7 seconds left in the quarter.
I don't know who he's going to call it on. I don't think it was Ola Barode.
Second foul on Pachulia.
Yeah, Spartans having trouble right now keeping their keeping these Oakland players from going around them and causing problems and getting to the rim, and that is not Spartan defense. You got to be able to move your feet, and you also got to help out. You got to help each other out with these quick guards.
Castaldini makes 1 and 2. Monowar, 5 seconds. 4. Devon Williams in the corner nails the three with 1 second. A much-needed bucket for the Spartans as they get within 7 after the opening quarter. It's 15-8 Wildcats. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project. Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more.
Navigating the business world is fraught with dangers. As your guide, Armanino provides the insights, clarity, and strategy you need to succeed. You won't just win today, you'll redefine the game. Armanino. Possible. Redefined.
De La Salle down by 7 as we start the second quarter. Monowar, Williams, Owabarode, C, and Pachulia on the floor for De La Salle. Backdoor, they go to Monowar underneath the basket, surrounded by a couple black shirts. He'll get called for traveling, and that's something that hurt the Spartans in the opening quarter. 6 turnovers in the opening quarter, that's their 7th. Oakland's got 2. Oakland out rebounding the Spartans 8-5.
And Pat and I were talking at the break, and it's been a luxury the last 4 years here. They had Alec Blair, who could just kind of go to his bag and get a shot and draw a second defender and make people open. And this year, De La Salle doesn't have that luxury right now, and they're realizing it's a little tougher to get to the rim.
Roman Waugh feeds Bruce. Those are the 2 leading scorers in this Oakland team. Bruce against good defense from Owabarode. Can't make the shot, but they get the offensive rebound and tipped out to Devon Williams. Williams pushes, runs into traffic, spins around and puts in the left-hander.
I like Devon Williams. I think he's a baller.
He has scored the last 5 points for the Spartans, and they are within 5.
Yeah, you got to let the reins off. Let them fly.
Oakland was up 10 until Williams' quarter closing 3 as there's a nice 1-foot fadeaway shot by Bruce.
A freshman.
He's got 7.
He's got game.
Monowar in the drive, swatted out of there by Bruce. Loose ball taken by Gamble. Gamble on the push against Lopez Arden, blocked out of there by Lopez Arden. Deflected rebound out of bounds off of Oakland.
Yeah, nice job by Lopez Arden getting in there. He's got long, long arms, and he was able to cause problems there for both the offensive trying to get to the rim and then battling for the rebound. So nice job by him.
Oakland in front by 7. This is Austin C. over to Lopez Arden. C on the high left, going to try a long 3 and miss it, and the rebound pulled in by Waugh.
Yeah, that's a deep 3. I think we can get something better.
Waugh on the drive, initiating the contact, missing the shot. The tip goes to Lopez Arden.
He's getting fouled.
And De La Salle will call a timeout to preserve the possession with 6:07 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Pat, when you're watching this back and forth right now, 17-10, it's just been a lot of kind of easier looks and the Oakland players being able to get all the way to the rim in many cases. And that's going to make it tough because they're also doing a great job trying to follow up and get these second chances at the rim. De La Salle's in a real fight right now on the defensive end of the floor. On the offensive of the floor, our guards got to figure out a lot of dribbling. Ball's not moving around. It's not crisp. They had a backdoor cut to Monowar, but it was in a lot of traffic, and he couldn't do anything with it. So they got to get a little better moving the basketball on offense.
Get a look at head coach Marcus Schroeder, 5th season in charge of the Spartans. De La Salle down 7 over 6 minutes ago till halftime. It's Spartan basketball. Monowar gets a high pick from Owabarode, gets it back to the big man, and now it's Devon Williams.
Yeah.
Williams almost carried it. Passes off to Lopez Arden. Lopez Arden trying to create on his own, getting grabbed. A reach in on the floor, called against Waugh.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he stayed aggressive there, got to the low block and stayed patient, kept his dribble, and then drew the foul. I mean, I kind of think that's what De La Salle needs to do. They need to test Oakland on the low block with the 2 bigs right now because it's kind of tough sledding right now out on the edges and out on the perimeter with the guards.
First foul on Waugh. He goes out of the game. In his place is Eric Jackson. The inbounds Owabarode. He attacks, goes up on the reverse, can't convert, but Lopez Arden is there for the tip.
Nice play by Lopez Arden. Johnny on the spot.
Spartans within 5 again. Bruce wanting to go at the senior Lopez Arden.
Bruce is going to be scary once he gets sick handles.
Here's Jackson inside. Taken away by Devon Williams off the missed shot. Williams against contested defense from Patterson Rockmore. Oakland will get after you defensively.
Let's go, move the ball.
Coach Schroeder talking about how they're at their best when they're moving the basketball. A little bit too much ball stopping right now as Monowar has it up top.
What are we doing?
7 to shoot. Monowar steps in the paint, left-hander, missed it. Owa Barode, the putback, he can't convert. Lopez Arden trying to grab it. It goes back to Owa Barode. And then knocked out of bounds off of the Spartan junior. And it's Oakland basketball.
Yeah, you know, these kids, you know, when they're sophomores and juniors, they realize how fast the game comes at them, especially down in traffic. And a lot of hands, a lot of reaching. It's physical, so it's tough to control the basketball. You got to be very deliberate with what you want to get done immediately as soon as you catch the rock.
Slow start to the first quarter, slow start here in the second quarter, but on the drive and the finish inside, that's another freshman for Oakland, Emmanuel Harris.
Nice move by Harris, wow.
6 different players have scored for the Wildcats as they're up by 7. They've led by as many as 10. Lopez Arden slips and gets it stripped. 9th Spartan turnover. Armstrong with the foul, misses the shot. He's heading to the free throw line.
Yeah, and I think the Spartan guards there got to get all the way back. See if you can take a charge there. Don't keep your shoulders turned like that. Now you're going to get a bunch of new Spartans coming in the game.
First foul against Williams. Deshaun Armstrong, the shooter. 6'1" senior. Spartan's going to bring in a whole new unit here, almost entirely new. You got C staying out there, but he's joined by Kamani Alexander, Noah Ledrek, Ashton Preston, Oscar Filipowski. Alexander making his first appearance in this game, a 6-foot sophomore. Armstrong makes them both, and Oakland's lead is at 9. Almost midway through the second quarter. This is Kamani Alexander.
Yeah, I haven't seen Kamani play yet.
Gets rid of his defender briefly before passing to Ledrek. Now it's Alexander again up top. Spartans struggling getting good looks, and they're struggling taking care of the basketball as they turn it over a 10th time.
And we talk about it all the time, Pat. Guards in particular cannot pick up their dribble. There was no reason to pick up your dribble there. You got to keep your dribble. As soon as you pick up your dribble, you're forced into making these kind of average passes, and it's just not going to get it done tonight with the athletes on the floor for Oakland. They're going to take it every time.
Alexander goes out, and Pachulia checks in. Checking something with the scores table.
This is a big 3:38 left in this second period. Spartans really got to do a better job here on this defensive end of the floor.
5 made baskets, 10 turnovers for the Spartans at this point. It's Castildini up top finding Harris. Harris pulls up in front of the elbow and nails the jumper.
Freshman.
Harris and Bruce, both freshmen.
There he is.
Both
nice.
good size. Here's Pachulia kicking it to C for a corner 3 that rattles home. First points of the game for C. And the Spartans are down 8.
Yeah, anytime C can set his feet and pick a target, he's pretty good.
Taken away. Nice defense by Filipowski. C the loose ball. Third turnover for Oakland, and they get it right back and feed it ahead to Harris. He'll dunk it home. All 6 points for Harris in this second quarter, and Oakland back up to a 10-point advantage.
Yeah, that just cannot happen to C there.
Here's Pachulia. Pachulia into the paint, goes up strong and can't get the bounce, but will get free throws. Gamble gets the foul, his first. Pachulia goes to the line, 68% from the free throw line this year, averaging 12.1 points.
Coach Schroeder was just talking to his point guard there. When you get that breakaway and you've got Spartans traveling with you, you've got to make a play there, and the last thing you can do is turn it over.
First free throw of the night for the Spartans goes down. Diari Bruce and Roman Waugh back into the game, checking in for Harris and Gamble.
Yeah, Oakland just brought in some starters back. The big kids are back on the floor now for Oakland.
Bruce and Waugh combined average almost 30 points per game. Bruce at 15.3, Waugh at 14.3. Pachulia makes both free throws. It's back to single digits at 8, the lead for Oakland. Armstrong over to Castellini, almost falling out of bounds. He turns it over. Good job by Ashton Preston to get the loose ball. Can the Spartans finish this half strong? Ledrek.
Oh, I would have gone to him.
He's looking at Filipowski. Instead, it's Pachulia at the other wing. Backed out to Ledrek.
Yeah, they need to get Ledrek a clean look. He's not going to get one with the freshman on him.
Pachulia to the elbow. Back outside, C. 8 to shoot. Pachulia from straight away. Pachulia spinning away, fade away. Free throw line jumpers off, and Preston couldn't grab the rebound. It goes to Castellini ahead and putting it up and in. Diari Bruce with the foul. What a play by Bruce. He's got a chance for a three-point play.
And that was a travel, was not called. And nice play by the freshman, but here he is right here. He gathers, there's the ball, pick up 1, 2, 3, 4,
oh, yeah.
And not called, so. Little NBA action here at Spartan Stadium.
We have some kind of violation on Oakland. So Bruce doesn't even get a chance for that free throw. It stays a 10-point game with 1:29 left.
Yep.
Preston, Ledrek, Monowar, Lopez Arden, and Pachulia on the floor for the Spartans.
I think the Spartans should try to go to that low block. We've been talking about it.
Here's Ledrek. Monowar to Pachulia. Pachulia gets into the paint, kicks it back outside. Pachulia is going to try a three in the corner right in front of the Oakland bench. Can't get it to fall. Ledrek the rebound. He just can't finish inside. Pachulia grabs it, and on his rebound, he gets tied up, and the possession arrow goes to Oakland.
I think that was actually a decent call. I mean, Spartans getting some looks here, just can't get the ball to go down right now. Scouting report obviously out on Ledrek that he is a sharpshooter from outside, because both the big kids for Oakland are checking him and not letting him even remotely get a clean look right now.
Tamon Gamble and Rome Neal into the game for Oakland. The Wildcats up by 10. They were up by 7 after the first quarter. They commit a travel here with 41 seconds to go in the half, their 5th turnover. Back in, Terrence Patterson Rockmore replacing Neal. This is Monowar over to Pachulia. Pachulia on the drive, everything but the finish. The rebound goes to Bruce, and Diari Bruce is fouled in the backcourt.
Yeah, and that's just going to be naturally what happens there if you stay right on top of him there. He's just too good of an athlete. He's going to draw the foul on you.
Lopez Arden second. 22 seconds left in the half. Oakland can hold for the last shot here. They've got Bruce, Armstrong, Neal, Waugh along with Gamble on the floor. 7 seconds. Nice feed underneath Neal, but Neal couldn't catch it cleanly and lost it out of bounds. Now Patterson Rockmore back in, replacing Waugh. They're also going to bring Harris. Well, they got a bunch of guys on the floor right now. Now they're down to 5 as Harris checks in. 4 seconds. Here's Monowar. 2-1, going to pull up for the long 3 and miss it. And the Spartans down by 10 at the half to the Oakland High Wildcats. We're back after this. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
Is your home too hot or too cold? Call Carlos Insulation Incorporated. We specialize in fast, affordable insulation that keeps you comfortable year-round.
Call 925-207-9469 or visit carlosinsulation.com. Comfort starts here. California license number 1013211.
My name's Luke Freeman, and we are the GMC truck supplier for DLS Athletics. And I graduated in 2018 from De La Salle, where I played football and rugby. Best victory was probably against St. John's. It was the first game of my senior season, and we came back after a big deficit in the first half and won the game. It doesn't get much better than that feeling to come from behind and end up taking over and winning the game. It's pretty good. It's definitely helped me to get where I wanted to be, going to Cal, and definitely helped me with my career and just knowing what you're passionate about, and whatever you're passionate about you can succeed in.
My name's Darren Anderson, and I'm one of the owners of Lemurs GMC. We have been in the community for going on 95 years now. We're one of the oldest businesses in Concord as well as the Bay Area. I am a De La Salle graduate from 1989, and I have 2 sons that are there today. We're very proud to be involved in the De La Salle community, and we want to extend an offer to all De La Salle community members to consider Lemurs when they're either buying a new or used car or having service on their GM vehicle.
Rubino Counseling Services is proud to be celebrating 25 years of treating the mental health needs of teenagers, families, and trauma victims, including first responders in our community. Rubino Counseling Services is owned and operated by De La Salle alumnus Dr. Michael Rubino and Carondelet alumni Erica and Jessica Valley. We want to thank De La Salle for their continued support, and we look forward to working with you for years to come. Remember, call Rubino Counseling Services for any mental health needs at 925-827-9876. Special rates are available for De La Salle and Carondelet families. Trust the funeral directors at Diablo Valley Funeral Home to help you celebrate your loved one's life. Our staff can plan a variety of services and will assist your family no matter your budget, culture, or religion. We serve Concord and the surrounding area with compassion, dignity, and respect. providing full funeral services, cremation, pre-planning, live streaming, digital arrangements, domestic and international shipping. Diablo Valley Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1949. Proud sponsor of De La Salle High School.
SPM Properties Incorporated, based in Walnut Creek, California, has managed commercial and residential properties in the Bay Area for 30 years. SPM Properties Incorporated offers diverse real estate services, meeting the needs of Contra Costa, Alameda, and Solano counties. Check out their website for available rentals at spmproperties.com.
Back at De La Salle High School, the Spartans are trailing at the half to the Oakland Wildcats 27-17. Oakland outscoring the Spartans 15-8 in the first quarter and 12-9 in the second quarter. Leading the way for the Wildcats, Yari Bruce, the freshman's got 9 points. That's a game high. Another freshman, Manuel Harris, has 6. 4 each for Deshaun Armstrong and Luca Castaldini, and 2 each for Rome Neal and Roman Waugh. Spartans led by 5 points from David Pachulia and Devon Williams, 3 from Austin C., and 2 each from Lopez Arden and Owa Barode. Spartans, who normally out-rebound their opponents, in fact, coming in, the Spartans on average out-rebound their opponents 35-18, but they've been out-rebounded in the first half 14-13. Spartans also 11 turnovers in the first half compared to 6 for Oakland. So the Spartans got to improve in a number of areas, but particularly on the offensive end with 6 made field goals in that first half and double-digit turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, Pat and I were just talking at the break, and, to me, just watching that first half, Spartans got to find a way, I think, to get the ball to the low block to the 2 big kids. They were able to get some looks down there. It's not easy sledding by any means because you do have some great athletes on Oakland, and it's very physical down there, but we were able to draw some fouls and get some good looks there. The perimeter play, they've been locking down the guards. We haven't got a lot of clean looks if you're the Spartans from 3. Oakland, on the other hand, has just figured out a way to get to the rim, either in their set offense, the guards are getting all the way to the rim, or at the start of the game, we had the freshman hitting a 3, and then we had a lot of turnovers, like you said, Pat. Spartans, way too many turnovers in that first half, and a lot of those turnovers were just free runs to the basket for Oakland, and that's really been the difference here tonight in this first half.
Spartans, who have played a majority of their games at home. They've played 15 games coming into tonight, and 11 of them have been in their home building. The 4 that weren't were the games of the Torrey Pines Invitational, so they come in 10-1 at home. Their only home loss to Marin Catholic in the Chris Von Tour Spartan Classic semifinals last month. Spartans trying to avoid their second home defeat of the season tonight. They're down by 10 at the break. Second half comes your way after this. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
Transform your house into the home of your dreams. Trusted by homeowners for over 40 years. Carey Brothers Design and Build Remodeling. Experience, integrity, results.
At BMW Concord, we want to exceed your expectations in every way possible. From our newly reimagined showroom, customer lounge, and service drive to our amazing selection of new BMWs. This is next level luxury. Choose from an exceptional lineup of new BMW electrics, the i4, iX, i5, and i7, our stunning SUVs like the X1, X3, X5, and X7, or our performance BMW M car lineup. More than that, BMW Concord is proud to be a good neighbor in the community and a strong supporter of the De La Salle High School athletic program.
Is your home too hot or too cold? Call Carlos Insulation Incorporated. We specialize in fast, affordable insulation that keeps you comfortable year-round.
Call 925-207-9469 or visit carlosinsulation.com. Comfort starts here. California license number 1013211.
thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
Oakland High leading the Spartans 27-17 to break. The Wildcats have led by as many as 11. Spartans will have the basketball to start the second half with Pachulia, C, Lopez Arden, Monowar, and Owa Barode on the floor. For Oakland High, you've got Waugh, Bruce, Armstrong, Neal on the floor, along with Patterson, Rockmore.
And Pat, what were the turnovers for Oakland in that first half? It seemed like they took care of the basketball.
Actually, it's Gamble, not Robinson. But turnovers, Oakland had 6, Spartans with 11, unofficially. And as Monowar tries to go down to Lopez Arden, we're going to get a foul. Spartans try to establish the block right away.
Yep, and that's what we were talking about. See if you can go down to that low block, draw the foul, and get your bigs to see if they can get some looks or get to the free throw line.
Second personal on Waugh.
Better hurry up.
Monowar gets it back from Lopez Arden. Two-man game here, and instead it goes Owa Barode. Hands off Pachulia, pulls up for a 3, too strong. Tipped by Lopez Arden, and then Owa Barode corrals it. Here's Lopez Arden along the baseline. Tough right-hander, probably should have been a foul, not called as he gets it to fall.
Nice move to that low baseline floater. He was met at the top with some contact and still got it to go. That was sweet.
Could have easily been a foul on Bruce. Spartans within 8. Left side, Rome Neal. Neal to his right, working against Monowar into the paint, nowhere to go. Almost traveled with it, and it ends up being a 3-second call as he hung out in the paint after passing the basketball.
Yeah, Monowar, nice job keeping his feet, didn't fall for any of the shakes, and kept the guard in front of him, and that was a really nice job for the Spartans there. Spartans, as you saw when they came out on that first offensive set, running a completely different offense, a little high-low action, looking to try to have the bigs work together.
Spartans were 6 of 18 from the field in the first half. Oakland 11 of 24, thanks to statistician Mark Stevens for those statistics. Left side, it's Austin C.
There he is on the low block.
Pachulia to Monowar. Spartans again take the shot clock down to 10. Pachulia along the baseline, feeds it, Monowar, left corner 3. Owa Barode tips the rebound to himself, and he shuffled his feet after grabbing it.
Yeah, and I don't think he left the floor.
Yeah, it looked like he was jumping, but it seemed like his foot held the floor. Instead, it's a call against the Spartans.
Yeah, his feet didn't leave the floor there. I mean, I know his body went up, but
Eight-point game in favor of the Wildcats. Up top, Waugh from straight away, left it short. Actually, it's Bruce. So on rebound, Owa Barode again. Owa Barode handling the basketball all the way towards the rim, draws contact.
There was a little helter-skelter there with the handling of the rock, but he did get all the way to the rim and drew the contact, and that's what you need right there. Owa Barode coming out here and hustling on the glass.
First foul on the freshman, Bruce. Diari Bruce, no relation to Tom and Mary. As Owa Barode misses the first free throw.
Got to hit your free throws. League play, like Pat said, starting Friday. You don't make your free throws during league, you won't be around come playoffs.
Second free throw also missed, so on rebound now to Owa Barode. Here's Lopez Arden, all the way to the goal, and a reverse layup.
Nice move, using the rim as a protector, took it to the other side, drove baseline. Nice move there.
He's our leading scorer, Lopez Arden, 12.7 per game, had just 2 in the first half, now at 6. Spartans within 6.
Spartans seem way more locked in on the defensive end here in the second half.
Oh, on the back door, they get it over to Tamon Gamble, and he got tied up on the way up. The possession arrow pointing Oakland's way.
Nice defense there by the Spartans. Did not get the foul. Everybody went up. Jump ball called there on the block.
13 to shoot for the Wildcats. Bruce all the way up towards midcourt where he finds Gamble. Gamble in the paint getting tied up by C, and this time the possession arrow goes the Spartans' way. Nice job, Austin C.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're a guard and you get in the mix, I think, on the defensive end, it kind of wakes up your game. So C here showing some fire on the defensive end. Maybe that'll wake him up here on the offensive side.
Here's Austin C.
He's got to be more aggressive with that.
Backdoor, Montawar in the pass from Lopez Arden. Blocked out of there by Bruce. Nice defensive play by the freshman. And the other way, Diari Bruce can't convert off the glass. Owa Barode the rebound. 7 boards for the junior, Owa Barode. Here's C on the wing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Spartans were down 10 at the break. Trying to get it to 4. Owa Barode goes up and scores.
And that's what we were talking about. Try to get the big kids going here if you're De La Salle.
Oakland still hasn't scored here in the second half, and they turn it over.
Yeah, careless play there by the freshman. Didn't concentrate on the catch and let it get by him. Chance for the Spartans to close it, even get closer here.
6-0 Spartan run to start the third. We're almost midway through the quarter.
There he is.
Owa Barode, high post, looking on the low post for Lopez Arden. Bad pass taken by Harris. And as Bruce brings it the other direction, he's fouled.
Yeah, I think C felt like he just put his hand out and the ball came right to him and got a little unlucky there. I don't know if we'll see that, but C had to get back there. Owa Barode, you got to get back. You got to get on your horse. If you make a bad play, can't put your head down. You got to get back on defense.
Ashton Preston in, along with Filipowski, as Lopez Arden and Owa Barode take a seat. This is Bruce on the baseline, almost getting tied up. Throws it back beyond the arc, completes it to a teammate. It's Armstrong who goes up strong and gets fouled.
And that's a predictable play in high school basketball. A lot of kids go to their strong hand, they come back, and if they don't have it and they can't get what they want, they'll do that spin move and hope to get to their bag on the other side. And always kind of ticked me off as a guard to get bailed out there with a foul call. But
first free throw misses by Armstrong. The Wildcats are 3 of 6 from the line. Spartans 2 of 4.
Spartans playing better defense here. They got to figure out how to keep that ball moving, get that high-low action, continue to work that on the offensive end of the floor.
Armstrong makes 1 of 2. That's the first point of the second half for Oakland. And the Wildcats are up 5. This is C. Doesn't take the open 3.
I think he should have.
Now it's Pachulia on the block. Pachulia backing his way in, goes up and draws the contact.
Yeah, Pachulia, nice job. I do like this kind of going to work on the low block here for the Spartans to start this third quarter. It's definitely noticeable that they want to try to use their big kids. Pachulia, you can't speed him up. He just plays at his own pace. He's a big kid. He's physical. He was able to keep the defender on his left shoulder and took his time. He almost got it to go.
He's 4 of 4 from the line tonight as Pachulia, leading the Spartans with 7 points. And the Spartans are within 3 after trailing by 10 at the half. 3:30 to go in the third. This is Armstrong on the drive, going all the way to the goal. Spartan defense lets him down there as it's back up to a 5-point game. And a dangerous pass by C is knocked out off of Camden Jocks.
Yeah, C is having trouble keeping these guards in front of him. He's got to figure out if they're a lefty or a righty and what their strong move is. He needs some help there at the top, though.
Spartans have trailed most of this game.
Oh, Filipowski was open.
The only time I can think of where they weren't trailing was when it was 0-0 and 3-3. It's 8 to shoot here with Monowar off the Filipowski pick. Now it's Pachulia, 2 to shoot. Pachulia gets it to drop in the paint, and the Spartans back within 3. Pachulia now has 9.
He had a contact there. Here we go, man-to-man. Freshman's going to probably try to go to work.
Diari Bruce working against Filipowski. This is Armstrong.
Devon moving his feet.
Diari Bruce has it stripped out of his hands. Loose ball, he brought it back. The freshman goes up, scores the bucket with the foul. What a hustle play by Diari Bruce.
I mean, Devon got the tip there, got the ball away from him, ball went up in the air, and then the freshman just out-hustled everybody. Just Draymond Green willed himself to the ball and got it to go, and you saw by his excitement on the floor, he was fired up to get a chance for an and one.
And a chance to push the Wildcat lead back up to 6. Oakland, who struggled offensively through this quarter, has now scored on their last 2 offensive possessions. The free throw misses. Monowar grabs it. Spartans down 5. They've trailed by as many as 11 in this game. And we're down 10 at the half. Outside, Devon Williams. Preston gets fouled.
He slipped there. The freshman Bruce slipped.
Lopez Arden in for Preston. Lopez Arden against the freshman Harris. Gets 2 Oakland players, he flips it in.
Nice move. Went to the other side of the rim after the pump fake, got both freshmen in the air.
6 of his 8 in this third quarter. Spartans within 3 again. Backing in, Bruce, tough free throw line jumper, left it short. This is Monowar, pushing, kicking, Pachulia, corner 3, we're tied!
Wow. I like when the Spartans push a little pace there. That's what the guards for the Spartans should be trying to do.
17 total points in the entire first half. Spartans at 15 here in the third as they tie it up. Pachulia now with a dozen. And answering at the other end is Camden Jocks, getting his first bucket of the game, his first shot of the game. He becomes the 7th different Oakland player to score. They're back up by 3. First made three-pointer for the Wildcats since the opening quarter. Pachulia takes it to the elbow. Lopez Arden back to Pachulia, 13 to shoot. We're in the final minute of the third. Pachulia another drive and kick, but this time he threw it out of bounds looking for Monowar.
I mean, Devon should be in his ear saying, I'm open on the other side of the floor. Devon Williams has got to be asking for the rock over there. He's wide open on that corner, and he's got the capability, if he gets it, to drive to the rim, either baseline or middle, or try to stroke the three like he did in the first half. He's got to let the reins out and be more aggressive here, but he's got to yell at Pachulia to give him the rock.
Ledrek and Owa Barode are back in along with Lopez Arden, Williams, and Monowar. For Oakland, bringing the basketball up is Deshaun Armstrong. He's got Waugh working with him.
Yeah, way to move your feet there.
Armstrong into the paint against Williams, spinning around and getting called for the travel.
And that's Devon Williams right there, playing really good defense, sliding his feet, not fouling, and that is just unbelievable because Armstrong's been able to get to the rim on numerous occasions, and Devon wasn't having it right there, so great play by the Spartans on D. Ledrek in, like Pat said, and the Spartans would love to get him some clean looks from deep because he can fill it up if he gets a clean look.
Shot clock is off. Final possession of the third. The Spartans have outscored Oakland 15-8 in the period.
Ledrek's got a small player on him too right now. This is his chance.
Monowar out towards midcourt, hounded by Gamble. Monowar brings it back right. 4 seconds. Nice feed inside. Lopez Arden in the bucket with 1 second, and that will close out the quarter. A very productive third quarter for the Spartans. They had 17 at the half. They score 17 in the third. They outscore Oakland 17-8 in the quarter. It's a 1-point game as we head to the final 8 minutes. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project.
Oakland basketball to start the fourth quarter. Oakland leading the Spartans by 1. They've led by as many as 11.
Spartans playing better D in this second half.
Along the baseline, it is Gamble. Gamble getting it stripped, knocked away. Loose ball taken by the Spartans. It's Williams missing it. DeLon rebound back out to Williams.
Oh, God.
And as he took it in the paint, he got fouled. And some of the Oakland players yelling at each other here. A little breakdown to start the fourth quarter.
And Devon Williams is a sick athlete. You can just tell how he moves on the floor. He's a young player. He's a junior. He's just getting into this first season at a varsity player, and he's just got to get the reins off and get rolling because he can flat ball when he gets going.
Spartans trying to go in front for the first time tonight. Lopez Arden backing his way in. Can't convert the tip rebound off De La Salle.
Man, he missed that call. Look at Coach.
Marcus Schroeder can't believe the call. Here's Bruce against Owa Barode. Tries to go up over him. Great defense there by Owa Barode, and the loose ball grabbed by the Spartans.
Yeah, Bruce was doing a little Hollywood acting there. Couldn't draw the foul. Yeah, he's open on the block if they can get it to him.
Trying to post up against Eric Jackson. Jackson grabbing and holding. Here's Lopez Arden going right to the rim and scoring. 10 of his 12 in the second half, and the Spartans have their first lead of the night.
We didn't want to tell you we told you so, but we did. Take that to the low block and go to work.
Spartan bench chanting defense. Getting a lot of the fans to join in with them. Here's Bruce on the drive and the finish. And Diari Bruce has his third chance at a three-point play.
And Coach Schroeder must be just pulling his hair out. I mean, you're going to go close out. You're going to close out on somebody at the top of the key. Close out on his strong hand. Don't close out to him flat or even. Force him to his left hand. Kids in high school are just bound to go to their strong hand almost 90% of the time. So close him out. Force him to his left hand if you're the Spartans.
This is Bruce's third chance at a three-point play. He missed the free throw once. One other time there was a lane violation before he even got a chance to shoot the free throw. And now he's trying to convert the old-fashioned three-point play for the first time tonight, and he does. Sink it.
He is, sorry, Pat, he is a really impressive-looking freshman basketball player.
He's got a game-high 14 points, and Oakland is back in front with over 6 minutes to go.
See if they can run this high-low action and get somebody on the block again.
Ola Barode sets the pick for Monowar. He lobs it up. Ola Barode stuffs it home. Spartans tie it up at 38.
Wow.
Biggest rise from the crowd we've heard tonight. Monowar setting up Ola Barode. Up top, it's Armstrong. Armstrong against Williams, can't get the fall. Lopez Arden's 7th rebound.
And Devon is just playing some sick defense right now.
Lopez Arden, a little bit too much ball handling, had it knocked out of his hands. It stays to the Spartans as it rolls out of bounds.
Ever since Devon's come in, he's locked up Armstrong, number 3. Armstrong was getting to the rim at will, and now he is in lockdown right now, so it's making a big difference for the Spartans here in the fourth quarter.
Roman Waugh's been on the bench for a bit for Oakland. He's back into the contest, replacing Neal.
Does he have foul trouble, Pat?
No, he's got 2. Neal sits with 3. Williams, Lopez Arden, Ola Barode, Monowar, and Pachulia. This is Monowar over toward the left wing, looking for Pachulia on the block, back outside. Monowar, the 3. And on the rebound, Pachulia grabs it. Pachulia goes up and finishes.
Nice spin move by Pachulia. Oh, we got somebody down on the ground. I don't know if it's the freshman. It is Bruce, and he's holding his ankle, and I didn't even see that happen.
Yeah, that was way behind the play.
And that
right
does
near
not
the
look
scorer's
good.
table here. He was holding it looked like his left ankle.
Yeah, and he is not feeling good right there. Hopefully he can pop up, and it was just a quick, oh yeah, good. He is going to be able to pop up.
The freshman is the leading scorer on the season for Oakland at 15.3 points per game. He's got 14 tonight. Hopefully we'll see him come back into this contest.
I didn't even see, Pat. Did you see what happened? I didn't see what happened.
I don't know if he might have been backpedaling and ran into somebody or what. It was way behind the play.
Great move by Pachulia, Pat, on that baseline. He had the ball. He's faced up, and then he last second spun to his left and went to the baseline and finished and gave the Spartans here a lead, 40-38.
Spartans 21 points in the second half. They had 17 in the entire first half. All 21 points in the second half coming from 3 guys, Lopez Arden, Pachulia, and Ola Barode. Nice pass in the cutting Waugh, and the cutting Waugh ends up drawing the contact.
Yeah, Ola Barode followed him out there trailing, and a lot of times that's going to work against you as a defender. You want to hedge knowing that he could get out there and get the ball. The first thing he's going to do is go to the rim if you're a big guy. So
61% foul shooter is Waugh. He makes the first, 25 of 41 on the year coming in.
Yeah, he's a nice looking player too, 6'6", kind of a smooth operator.
Second leading scorer in this team coming in. Quiet night to this point. He's got 4 after the 2 free throws. We're even at 40 with less than 5 minutes left.
And this is where Devon can go to work.
Lopez Arden now to Monowar, swinging around Ola Barode. Here's Pachulia, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul. And that's going to be his third.
Yeah, two football players running into each other at full speed there.
Spartans have taken care of the ball better here in the second half. That's just their 4th turnover of the second half after 11 in the first 16 minutes.
Nice play by Jackson there. He knew Pachulia was going to come around the corner, and he was waiting for him and took the charge. So great play on defense by Jackson.
All even up with 4.5 to go. This is Waugh. Oakland taking the shot clock down to 14 right now. Castildini made a big 3 in the first half. 5 to shoot. Here's Waugh putting his head down and getting called for the travel. He went right into Owa Barodi and forgot to keep dribbling.
Yeah, he just put his head down and way too many steps right away, and great defense there by Arden. So here comes Devon coming off the floor now and Joe C coming back on. One of the things you got to watch here is if Joe C on defense has got to be able to figure out how to stop Armstrong if he has to match up with him.
Monowar brings it up. Lopez Arden, Owa Barode, C, and Pachulia out there for the Spartans. Monowar off a pick from Owa Barode. Working against Rome Neo, who's playing with 3 fouls. Now it's Lopez Arden going right at the freshman Bruce and taking it up strong and finishing.
Wow, what a play. Hey, turnaround.
The other direction. Reverse layup misses by Gamble. The loose ball to C. Spartans with the lead in the basketball now after trailing most of the night.
No one's on the low block like they were earlier.
Timeout, Marcus Schroeder on the Spartan bench.
Wonder if Coach Pat is going to go run that same offense they've been running in this second half. They bring both big men, flash them both to the one to the low block, one to the high side. If the ball has to reverse up top, they can go to the high post. The high post immediately looks low. And it's been working well for him. And if they have to come out of it, Pachulia's gotten the ball late in the clock and gone to work. Ledrec has not been able to really even get any looks tonight, which is unfortunate for the Spartans because, like we were talking about, he is a pure shooter from outside, just has not been able to get any looks. I thought Devon Williams came in and really changed the tone on defense, locking number 3 Armstrong down, and Armstrong was causing some major problems getting into that middle of that key, and he really did a nice job there. So C is now back in, and he's going to have to figure out how to stay in front of Armstrong because you know they're going to go right back to attacking that key right now.
The score is 42-40 in favor of the Spartans with 3:23 to go.
And the big freshman is back on the floor, Pat.
Diari Bruce, the leading scorer for Oakland at 14 points tonight. Left moments ago with an apparent ankle injury, but he's back in there now along with Waugh, Armstrong, Neal, and Gamble. Monowar immediately deals with pressure after catching the inbounds in the backcourt, brings it all the way into the front court. They back off the double team. And now it's Lopez Arden. Ooh, and his pass to Monowar too far out of his reach and out of bounds. Big turnover there with 3:11 to go. Another chance for Oakland now to tie or take the lead.
And the Spartans got to be cognizant right now because here comes Armstrong is going to be coming right at you.
It's Waugh working against Lopez Arden with Bruce trying to post up. Now Bruce holds. Waugh trying to spin his way away from Lopez Arden, feeds Bruce. 13 to shoot. Bruce backing in, blocked out of there, Owa Barode. Loose ball knocked away by Monowar, grabbed back by Oakland, pull up jumper off the mark by Armstrong. Bruce grabs the rebound, stripped out of there by Lopez Arden. A 3, left it short, and now Monowar grabs it. He has it stripped away, tries to get it back. There's a tie-up.
Are they calling a foul or a tie-up?
I haven't seen any call yet. The official looks like he's going to... We still haven't... It's going to call a foul. It's going to go against Neal, and that's going to be the 4th on Rome Neal.
Took him a long time to make that call. Looks like Oakland now has decided to turn up the pressure here. They rushed 2 defenders at the ball handler. Let's see what they do here.
A 2-point Spartan lead with 2:25 to go.
Here they come.
Monowar ahead to Lopez Arden. He'll feed Pachulia. Pachulia steps to his left, takes a 3 in the corner. Oa Barode tries to grab the rebound. He does. Instead of kicking it up top, he gets it stripped, loses it. And the officials will now call a tie-up. And the Spartans will keep it with 2:08 to go.
Yeah, got to catch the rock when you get the ball in traffic. It's like we were talking about. A lot of physicality and a lot of hands reaching for that basketball when you're down there. Ola Barodi's got to really catch that basketball and seal it. Just don't let anybody grab it from you.
Monowar does the inbounding. He gets it to Lopez Arden, back to Monowar. Spartans with the lead in the basketball, but it's only a 2-point lead. Coach Schroeder in the pregame talking about his team needs to close out games. Here's Lopez Arden getting it blocked. They'll call the tie-up, and the possession arrow this time sends it to Oakland. Less than 2 minutes left now. Timeout called by the Wildcats. They've got all their timeouts remaining before that one. 42-40 Spartan lead. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
One thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
Plumbing, HVAC, even electrical. At Bell Brothers, we've got you covered. For over 30 years, we've been helping the greater Sacramento and East Bay communities. Our licensed techs show up on time, give upfront pricing, and fix it right the first time. 5-star reviews, Diamond certified, and voted Best of Sacramento. Bell Brothers.
Two-point game, 1:51 to go. De La Salle's trailed a lot of this one. They were down 11 at one point, down by 10 at the half, and now up by 2.
Yeah, De La Salle got to be cognizant that they're going to go to their big-time freshman, number 24 here, Bruce. If he can't get it and it gets late in the clock, watch out for Armstrong, number 3, trying to go past C to try to get what he wants in the middle of that lane. It's going to be, everybody's going to be a Donnybrook fight for a rebound here. Big play right now in this game, 42-40, 1:51 left.
For Oakland, they got Waugh, Bruce, Gamble, Armstrong, and Neal on the floor. Spartans have C, Monowar, Pachulia, Oa Barode, and Lopez Arden. So Wildcat basketball, the team in black with it. This is Neal. Neal against Monowar, goes right along the baseline and puts in the reverse layup to tie the game at 42.
Nice play by Neal, got around Monowar and spun it off the other side of the backboard.
This is Monowar getting a pick from Oa Barode. Swing it over to Pachulia. Pachulia on the baseline. Kicks it outside C. C steps in. Finds Lopez Arden. Now Monowar. Can the Spartans finish this one? 12 to shoot. Monowar against Neal's defense. Neal playing with 4 fouls, and they're going to get Monowar for an offensive after Neal acted on the contact.
A lot of dribbling if you're the Spartans.
And now Oakland a chance to go in front, just over a minute to go. And another timeout by Wildcat head coach Orlando Watkins in his 21st season in charge. Tie game, 1:04 to go. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project.
Oakland, a chance to go in front with 1:04 to go.
Yeah, if you're the Spartans, maybe see if you let the freshman catch it up high. Last time he ran a high cut. Now they might try to get it to him low.